On, the Central Crime Branch has intensified its probe into Bengaluru Riots case. In its preliminary charge sheet, the probe agency has named former Congress Mayor R. Sampath Raj and corporator Abdul Rakib Zakir. India Today has accessed the charge sheet, which states that Sampath Raj contacted the SDPI to help burn Congress MLA AN Akhanda Srinivas Murthy's house. Sampath Raj and Zakir reportedly held meetings to plan the attack on Murthy, who has now demanded for Sampath's suspension there from the party. In fact, meanwhile, the NIA has now questioned the Congress MLA Rizwan Arshad and Zamir Ahmad Khan in connection with the case as well, asking them about their presence right when the riots took place in the area. Remember, violent clashes there broke out on the 11th of August following an alleged derogatory post by Akhanda Srinivas Murthy's relative. Akhanda Srinivas Murthy is also a Congress member. His relative had posted something derogatory against a particular community, and that enraged crowds, which eventually led to riots. Congress leaders now being pulled up, two of them named in the charge sheet. Nolan Pinto joining us live for more details on that. Nolan, take us through the charge sheet. The Bengaluru Riots case, which ensued, now the NIA cracking down heavy. They are pulling up a few people, investigating into what really went by. We understand here Sampath Raj, along with a corporator from the Congress party. Sampath Raj is also a Congress leader. The corporator there, a Congress corporator, Abdul Rakib Zakir. Both of them together have conspired in this entire case. How true is that? This is what is mentioned in the charge sheet, and that's shocking to say the least.
Well, in fact, Nabila, this is what we have learned and gleaned from the charge sheet copies that we have in our possession is this. The CCB very clearly states that Sampath Raj, he was a former mayor, and also A.R. Zakir, who was a former corporator, played a direct role in instigating people, especially SDPI, in order to attack and burn Akhanda Srinivasa Murthy's home. Now, what the CCB, the charge sheet, I beg your pardon, states is that Sampath Raj decided to utilize the SDPI because they were already blacklisted. In fact, the planning was not on August 11th. They had planned to attack him or do something about the issue, the intra-party rivalry that was going on way back in the month of May. But with Naveen's derogatory post on Facebook and with the SDPI, in fact, Nabila, we have to mention this. The SDPI, this is according to the charge sheet, wanted to only target the police and the police station and also get out Naveen. But sensing that this would be an opportune time, Sampath contacted Muzammil Pasha, who's an SDPI leader. He didn't contact him via his phone. He used his aide's phone, spoke to him and directed the SDPI leaders to actually attack Akhanda Srinivas Murthy's home and burn it. Now, what the CCB is also telling us is this, that they are trying to find out where they are. Sampath Raj also, during the anti-CAA protest, misguided and misdirected the people over there. Now, Nabila, it's very simple. The CCB says that this is an intra-party rivalry. They also mentioned this point that Akhanda Srinivas Murthy, that is Sampath Raj and Zakir, wanted to actually control and stop his influence amongst the Muslim community. So that's one of the reasons why all this was done. Now, the Congress in the morning, D.K. Shivkumar very clearly stated that they have actually had an internal party investigation and given a clean chit. But the government says, please don't come out with your own judgments. Let the police go about and do their duty. And if you have done nothing wrong, why fear?
Absolutely. Nolan Pinto, thank you very much for joining us with those details. It clearly looks like intra-party rivalry that's really...
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.